it's Tiny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back with our favourite time of the week, the Discord Dreamsnap review. Now, I do want to apologise firsthand that there wasn't one last week. For those that pay attention to the Discord or get the notifications and stuff like that, I had a bunch of PC issues. Everything was pretty fine. Then we tinkered with it and then suddenly it wasn't fine. And then I got a new graphics card, I got new case and stuff like that. I had some upgrades done and everything seems to be fine, touch wood. So I'm hoping I'm hoping for no more issues. I don't know what it was, just last week after we messed around with my PC, it just messed up. It just didn't want to record well without lag, and I didn't want to be putting out videos that were really choppy and laggy and stuff like that. It's just not enjoyable to watch or listen to or anything like that. So I was like, okay, we will leave it for this week. We'll wait, because I knew that my husband had ordered this graphics card for me, which I have to pay him back for. Oh gosh. And I knew that was coming, so I was like, okay, I'll just wait it out. And so yeah, it did mean we were without a little bit for recording content. So I do apologize there wasn't one for the week before, but we do have our Toon Town Discord review video this week, and I'm really excited to get into it and have a look at what you guys have come up with, because it looks like we've got some really good snaps in the Discord. So why don't we go over and take a look. Okay, so we are starting off with a snap from Mumba Jules here. I absolutely love this snap. I think it's really good. It's really creative. Firstly, I think it's really fun that you made a reference to Walt Disney, dressing your character up like Walt, and especially holding the pencil, kind of really signifying how your character, your personification, is that the right word, your interpretation of Walt really brought these characters to life and brought them into existence. Love the Mickey Cloud, really great to see. Love the Mickey Tower, you know, all these Mickey kind of symbols dotted around is really fun to see. Love the placement of the Mickey and Minnie house at the back there, and having the castle in between. Obviously the castle, whilst I wouldn't say it signifies Toontown, it's a big part of Disney. So again, it's kind of just keeping that reference going. We also have Daisy's house and Goofy's house. We've got Oswald's and the fire department here. We have the partner statue, the Centennial Fountain. This definitely looks very bright and colourful and vivid. And I like how you have the sort of the Toontown residents towards the front. You know, we've got Oswald, we've got Mickey, we have Minnie, Daisy and Goofy. I think this is really fun, and it's a really well lit, really well composed snap. It looks great, so brilliant effort on this one. Next we have a submission from Amethyst Unicorn here. I really like this. It kind of do you know what, it's simple but not simple. There's obviously a lot to this shot, but like all we have in the background sort of in terms of what is kind of laid out is we have Daisy's house and Minnie's house. We also have the fire station there. I mean, I do see other bits of decor, you know, the Centennial fountains, the lanterns, the turning red statues and things like that, but it really feels like the focus is those three houses, and then we've just got a lot of foliage towards the front of the shot, and that isn't a bad thing, by the way. I'm not saying this is a negative, I'm saying it as a positive. I like it, you know. It's not overwhelming kind of thing, if that makes sense. It's simple in that sense, because obviously there's a lot of decor, every space is filled. It's not simple in that sense, but it's just like not lots of random things put together. Like there's cohesion with all these items, like a lot of them are repeated, you know. That's kind of what I mean. I don't know if that point got across well, but either way, I love this. I love that you got Minnie with you. I love that we got the friendship statue behind you as well. This definitely has very Toontown feels, and I like that because you've gone with this florally snap, you've gone with like Minnie and Daisy's house, because they're one, the bright pinks and purples work really well with the foliage, but also they kind of feel more like the, you know, flowery girls and stuff like that. So I feel like the flower beds and stuff match well with them. Like how when I think of Goofy and Donald, I think of fishing, because I think of Donald on the water, and like obviously the sailor outfit. Goofy seems to like to fish as a pastime, so that's why I have those connections with them. So I definitely have more of a floral garden kind of vibe from the two girls. And now we have a few snaps from Winter Dragonfly here. I love this sort of angle of the shot. I think that's really cool. I mean, I usually am not fond of these zoomed out shots. I will admit that. They're not my personal preference. But I do kind of like this angle you've got going on here where we can see Donald's boat. We've got Mickey's house here. We have daisies. We have minis. We can see Goofy walking around. We've got the little pond set up with the swans. I like how you've just generally decorated this. I assume this is like a regular part of your valley. Like, I love all the cypress trees and the fencing. I think that looks really nice. And I really like how you've done the this orb thing. I really like how that's decorated. I might steal that, by the way. I might copy that idea in my own valley, because I do think that looks really cool. Yeah, it's different. It definitely is different. It's a very vibrant shot, and it definitely showcases Toontown. So, I mean, you know, it's not off theme or anything like that. So, I could definitely see a lot of people voting for this. There are people out there that do really like these zoomed out shots, and I definitely sort of wouldn't vote against it if it came up in my voting and things like that. It does look very pretty and very aesthetic. It's really nicely decorated. I'll give you that. It is a very nice decor layout. And then we have your next account here. I'm assuming this is the alt account. I'm assuming the first one was your main and this is your second, just because of the order they're posted in. But I don't actually know. But yeah, this is cute. I like that you've matched the outfit to Minnie, you know, both in that kind of polka dot red dress look. Love the Toontown layout. Definitely very bright, very vibrant, very colourful, which is nice to see. I love the fairy wings. I'm such a fan of the fairy wings, so I do like that. I like how we've got like just snippets of the homes kind of thing. You know, we've got the corner of Mickey's house here. We've got the fire hydrant and not fire, the fire station in the background. We've got a bit of Minnie's house here. We've got Daisy's house here, the Centennial Fountain. We have really vibrant foliage in this photo as well, which is wonderful to see. So great job on this one. And then I'm pretty certain this is your dad's account. I might be wrong, but I like this one. I think this is totally fun. We've definitely got the Toontown aspect, you know. I do see Mickey's house. I see Goofy's house. We've got the mini clock tower. Trauma for a lot of us. I mean, not so much for me. I actually didn't have a problem with the clay. It was like the hardwood or something that I was struggling with. um but yeah, and we've got obviously the fountain, we've got the friendship statue, we've obviously got Mickey and Goofy here. Love the face that Goofy's pulling. It's fun, it's really playful. I am not against selfie photos as such. Usually I don't like them when I feel like the composition doesn't work, but I feel for some like this snap, something about Toontown showcasing the villagers in this way is a really nice way of doing it. And we do get those Toontown elements in the background as well. I know I've seen a few selfies that are really good. I remember Nolan doing one that was beautiful. So yeah, I'm not fully against selfies. I do think they can work really nicely, so long as the framing and composition and what you're showcasing is good and it's relevant to the challenge. And I think this is a prime example of it. We've got a great shot of Toontown, a great shot of the villagers, which make up the heart of Toontown, I would argue. And yeah, I think it's fun. Next up, we have a submission from Carissa here. This is lovely. I love this. I love that you've got the large Mickey fountain. It was something I wanted to use, but it was too large for the setup that I had. I didn't leave like nearly enough space for it to be utilized. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous fountain, and I love how it looks. I love the foliage work here. I think that's really fun. I love how you got like the figment topiaries and the popcorn buckets. We've got Goofy here. Love the outfit, very fun and playful. I even see Oswald over here in the background. The two giant Mickey water towers in the background as well, really nice addition. This is a lovely, lovely snap, really nicely set up. Definitely gives me Toontown, and I like how you've incorporated some other elements with it. So we do have like Minnie, Mickey and Oswald's house, but I do see in the background we've got Woody's house, and obviously that's kind of giving that playful element. We do have Remy's house here. You know, it just all feels very Disney-fied, which I think works well for this Toontown theme. Next, we have a submission here from Luca and Pupster, and this is really fun and creative. This might be one of my favorite shots that you guys have done. I mean, I've loved a lot of your submissions. This is fantastic though. I love the layout of the homes. You know, I see Daisy's, we've got the fire station, we've got Oswald's, we've got Minnie's. Love all the balloons, really adding a playful vibe. And I like that you've used the up house as well, because the up house kind of goes up into the sky. It adds that extra bit of height to the shot, which is really fun. It just like changes the kind of viewpoint, if that makes sense. I do see that Mickey cloud there behind the Centennial Fountain, which is fantastic. Love how your character looks. Love the Figaro in the arms. Very, very cute. We do have Daisy and Donald here. We've also got Mickey and we have Oswald. So great job on gathering a lot of Toontown villagers. I think that's really fun. Even the little Oswald clock here, you know, the Oswald car, the fire station car is very, very cute. Very cute, very colourful. I love the flower foliage at the bottom. I think that's a beautiful touch. Adds a pop of colour, which is really, really nice to see. Yeah, I think this is absolutely fantastic. This is an incredible submission. And yeah, I think definitely one of my favorites that yous have done. Yous have always done nice snaps, but I do really, really like this one. Next up, we have a submission from Marina, and this is lovely. It's a little bit of a zoomed out shot, but not too far. I love how you've done the castle here and then the two Ferris wheels either side. That is so fun. I really like that. I think that looks great. I really like how you've integrated a lot of other homes and stuff to this setup. You know, this looks to be the Corona Castle here. We've got the kind of like the Heart Palace here. Do you know what, actually? There's just quite a lot of stuff. That not in a negative way. Like we've got that. We've got like the clock here and then a bench, and then it's like there's a little secret passage that goes this way. We have like almost like a hidden passage this way. I see the Jasmine fountain. We've got like the market stalls here where Goofy's at. We've got this section here where Donald's at. Do you know what? It's just I actually really love how the more I look at this snap, the more I see. Like we've got Mickey over here by Mickey's house. We have Minnie by her house. We have Daisy by her house, by the sofa. You know, Donald obviously down here at the front, like he's been hanging by the pool. Goofy working at the market. We got this little seating area, which is lovely in terms of a setup. I really like this. This looks really cute, actually. Very creative. I might steal the idea for that. I think it's very fun. I love the Centennial Town setup. I can't even talk with the chairs and stuff like that. The decorating in this is really clever. It's really fun. I feel like there's lots to explore here. And I really like how you've framed a lot of stuff. Like I said, the Centennial Fountain presentation with the lampposts and the cypress trees and the benches and those little topiaries in front. It's really nice. like I said, just every time I look, there's little bits of extra detail that I spot, which is really, really fun and creative. I've got to give it to you. You put a lot of effort into this shot. Fantastic work. Next up, we have a snap from Nia here. You said the Mickey Cloud was a happy accident, probably the best accident ever. This is fantastic. I love this. I love the foliage work here. We've got Minnie, we've got Mickey, we've got Daisy, and we've got Goofy. I do also see a little Vanellope there hidden away. Jumped into the snap. I love that we've got Goofy's house, we've got Daisy's, we've got Donald's boat, the fire station, Mickey's house, and Minnie's house. I think this is really nicely set up. It's got a really nice perspective to it. The lighting is great. Love the outfit. I think the outfit works really well with the theming as well, which is nice to see. Yeah, this is a beautiful composition. I like how each house is almost like themed. Like I do see outside of Daisy's, I see the little table counter stand, and there's like the little cake thing from the Tiana thing, Star Path. With Goofy's stall, we've got like the vegetables and stuff like that, like it's his stall, and things like that. Outside of Mickey's, I see the little companion home, perfect for Pluto and things like that. So yeah, I like this. I think this is fun. Yeah, great job. Next up, we have a snap from Bagelrina here, and this is lovely. I love all the bubbles that you've got in from the bubble wand. Brilliant job there. I literally don't know how you've got so many, and so like usually when I hold that thing, I get like one or two bubbles from it, and that's it. So I'm very, very impressed. But I like this with the Centennial Fountain. I like that we've got the Ferris wheel and the water tower. The water tower is a really nice addition. We do have the villager homes as well, you know, Daisy, not Daisy's, Minnie's, Minnie's, Mickey's, the fire station, Oswald's, Goofy's, Daisy's is here. You know, it's really nice. I love how we have this kind of almost like a road set up, and you've put on like the Oswald car, we've got Lightning McQueen car, we've got the fire station car, we've got Vanellope's car. So I like that kind of, it really leans into the town setup. And what I really like is how natural the villagers are. So we do have Minnie and Daisy here, and it looks like they're talking, which is really cute. We got Goofy on the run here. Very fun to see him animated in this way. We do have Oswald over here. So it just feels like it's buzzing with life, which I think is very, very fun. Next up, we have a couple of submissions from Amy, and this one looks familiar. I wonder if I've seen this in a Facebook group or something. Like someone voted on it, I think. I'm not too sure. It looks vaguely familiar to me, and I can't figure out why. So it may be that I've seen it in passing on one of the social medias. I'm not sure. But I like this. I think this is really fun. We've got Scrooge here talking to Donald. We have Mickey and Minnie towards the front, which is lovely. We have Goofy here. Again, really nice touch. Love seeing the villagers dotted around. We do have the friendship statue, as well as having the partner statue, which is a nice touch. You've also got the large fountain in, which is really cool to see, because as I mentioned before, it was too big to put in my snap with the layout I created. So it's really nice to see people have utilized it, because do you know what? Okay, it annoys me that I think it's slightly too big, and I don't like that it removes the path from underneath it. If it didn't do that, I would absolutely adore this fountain and use it more often. I used to have it in my plaza. I think it's one of the nice, like, Mickey fountains that we have in the game. I really do like it, but it is just a bit big, and it's a bit annoying for the pathing as well. But yeah, it's a lovely piece. It's great to see, and we've got obviously the villager homes and things like that, and you're dressed for the occasion, which is wonderful. And then we have your mail account. I did see your comment about having issues with the QR code. Honestly, I hear all the time about issues with QR codes, so yeah, totally understandable, totally understandable. But I really like this. Again, you've kind of gone for a Walt inspired look, which I think is very fun. I do like how you have Mickey and Oswald towards the front, and you've actually got Mickey in the black and white Mickey skin. I think that's really cool, you know, especially to compare with Oswald. And just thinking back to kind of like the original creation of Mickey, the original creation of Oswald and stuff like that, it just really feels quite fitting. Love the use of the Sorcerer Mickey mannequins with the brooms. I think that's a fun little touch. We do have Goofy and Donald here. We do have Minnie and Daisy. So again, nice including all those villagers and having the villager homes as well. I think this is a very, very beautiful setup. Great job on this snap. Next, we have a submission from Vinny Luca here. This is a really fun setup for Toontown. I like that you've got the like the tram tracks here and you put the trolley on them. I think that was really fun, a really nice addition. We do have the villager homes, you know, we've got Mickey, Daisy, the fire station, we've got Minnie's, we've got Goofy, so it's nice to see that little setup. Great job with the villagers, you know, I do see Goofy here, we've got Mickey towards the front. We do have Donald and Daisy interacting here, which is very, very fun to see. And yeah, just very, very cute. So fantastic work on your Dreamsnap. I hope it brings you 4K. Next up, we have a submission from Steph Scarf here. And this is beautiful. Very, very well lit. I also love the pathing. I never use this pathing because I feel like it always looks terrible. But you've made it look really good. It looks great. Great job on that. I love to see people use items that I typically in-game think ugly. That I'm like, no, could never use that, could never be me. Um, and then I see people use it in creative ways, and I'm like, wow, this is stunning, this is fantastic, and it just really, really blows me away. Love how you've got the villagers in here. You know, we've obviously got Mickey, we've got Goofy, Daisy, and Minnie. I don't see Donald, but correct me if I'm wrong, correct me if I've missed him at all. But yeah, lovely little setup, especially with the water towers in the background as well. Very, very nice. Next up, we have a submission from Flame G here, and this is beautiful. Absolutely stunning work here. Love this setup with the homes, you know, Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, and Daisy. The fire station, we've got the two Ferris wheels in the background. Love the light shining from behind your character. It's really lovely. It not only helps highlight your character, but it does a great job of highlighting this centennial fountain. The work with the villagers, I have to commend you on. This is absolutely fantastic. I would love to see how you actually got the villagers. Did you trap them with touch of magic items? Because I would say, did you do the freezing trick, which could be possible for Mickey and Donald, but I'm assuming Minnie and Daisy can't be frozen, especially because Daisy's mid phone call animation. Fantastic work. Honestly, the effort to get these villagers looking like this, I'm very, very impressed. Very, very impressed. That is hard work. That is no easy feat. And you make it appear almost effortless, to be honest. Yeah, love it. Love it. And next up, we have a submission from Madam Red here. This is lovely. Yeah, I love this. This is really nicely decorated. I love how you've got Oswald sitting on the bench. We've got Mickey here. We have Goofy and Minnie in the background. We have Donald here. Love how you've got kind of like the Mickey treats towards the front of the shot as well. I think that's really cute. And I love how you've combined basically all these iconic fountains and statues. We do have the Mickey fountain here, we've got the partner statue, we've got the friendship statue, and it all works together to create this really nice town square kind of setup. And obviously the positioning for the character houses is really nice. I think you've done a really good job on this. I love how you've coordinated the outfit to the snap as well. Do love to see that. But yeah, it's really, really nicely decorated. Lovely bit of lighting here. Yeah, I think you've done fantastic. Next up, we have a submission from Glitch here, and this is a lovely little snap. Love how your character looks. Love the outfit choice. I think it's really, really cute. Love how we've got Mickey here. We've got Minnie. We've got Daisy, and we've got Goofy. Lovely to see. Really nice angle on this shot. I do really enjoy that. We've also got the fire station car here. We have like Figaro's little house here, which is very, very cute. And of course, we have the Centennial Fountain. Yeah, this is a really, really nice setup. Really like how it's laid out. Love the lighting in this submission. Yeah, fantastic work. Okay, and here we have my main account snap. I won't linger on this too long. I struggled a bit. I wasn't very motivated to commit a lot of time. I committed way too much time because of the rain. That was one of my biggest issues, was the rain, and I had to wait out like literally over an hour for the rain to stop. But yeah, I was quite happy with how it sort of turned out in the end. You know, we got Scrooge, we got Donald, we got Daisy, we got Goofy, Minnie, Oswald, and Mickey. I do wish Oswald and Mickey were just slightly closer into the shot. That is the one thing I would like to tweak, and perhaps not having Figaro blocked by the Mickey light. But other than that, I think I was quite happy with how this submission turned out. Next up, we have a submission from Chaos Fantasy. This is really nice. It's very vibrant. And what I really love about this is the position of the characters. We have Mickey by his home. We also have the companion home outside, which is a really nice, subtle nod to Pluto. We have Goofy outside of his house. We have Minnie outside of her house. We have Daisy outside of hers. We also have the little Figaro house. We've got the fire station and the water tower in the background, so nice addition for those there, as well as the Ferris wheel peeking through. And then towards the front of the shot, we have Scrooge and Donald. So I appreciate you can't get Scrooge's house in the shot as well as Donald's house. So I totally get that. Really understand that. But yeah, so I think their positioning towards the front is really great. Really open, very nice. Yeah, beautifully decorated. So fantastic job. Next up, we have a submission here from Nina. And I have read your comment here where you talk about making the switch to PC. Welcome over to the PC side of things. It really makes a massive upgrade to your snaps in terms of the quality of them. Now, I would never not vote for a snap because it looked like it was made on the Switch. I always, when I look at what I'm voting for, I don't judge on how pixelated it is, because I appreciate for Switch players, you know, they don't have a control over that. You know, not everyone has access to a PC or the highest gen console. So I do like I said, when I'm voting, I don't go, oh, this is pixelated, I'm not voting for it, kind of thing. I will look at it based on composition and lighting and things like that, and obviously how much it goes to the theme. So I just want to make that clear. I don't judge based on the quality of the snaps, but it's really nice when you make snaps to know that they're made in the best way possible. Can't even talk. I know for myself, like, I really like to make sure the quality is decent, and I often find it never turns out as good as it looks when it's on my computer screen, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's something to me that, as a Dream Snap creator, I take a lot of pride in my snaps, and it's always nice to see that quality improvement to PC. So yeah, I hope you're having fun with that, and hopefully it's a lot easier control wise, and obviously dealing with item counts and everything like that. Such a game changer. So yeah, I also want to talk about the snap though. Sorry, I shouldn't have gone on a tangent, but this is a beautiful submission. Love the layout of the homes, the balloons, and the Ferris wheel and things like that. Adds such vibrancy to the shot. Love how your character is dressed. Looks great. Fantastic outfit choice. Love how we've got Goofy and Donald here. I do enjoy the snaps where there are villagers from Toontown. I appreciate they're hard to control, but it's always nice to see at least one. Always nice to see at least one. So seeing two is very, very enjoyable. And I think it's fantastic that you got both of them in that seated position. And next up, we have a submission from Madame Bernay, who's kind of done like a split sort of shot. We have the right side, which is very Oswald, black and white inspired, and then we have the left side, which is more colour and vibrancy and things like that. I love the partner statue in the middle of the shot. I think that's really fun. I am unsure on this one about the whole Mickey, because at first I was wondering whether it's like the balls here or whether it's the Oswald clocks, but I don't know if they're hidden Mickeys because that's how you wanted them placed, or if they're hidden Mickeys by chance because you've used them to try and keep villagers trapped. I'm not too sure, but if I had to guess, that would be my guesses for the hidden Mickeys. Would be the balls and the Oswald clock. So please let me know. Did I get it right? Did I get it right? And next we have a submission from Aneda here. And this is a beautiful, beautiful snap. Even though it's taken in the rain, I do see that streak down here and here. So I do believe this is a rain photo. But you've managed to keep it bright and vibrant. I'm assuming that's because of a filter on this, which is what I do sometimes when I was struggling to get my main account snap. I had to deal with the rain, and I actually when I was initially taking snaps, I was like, maybe I can deal with it being rainy, and I was using the filters to brighten it up. So it's a very clever trick if you're kind of stuck with when you can take your snap and you're limited on time and it's raining. Check out the filters, because sometimes the filters can really help brighten up the shot so it isn't so noticeable to begin with that it's raining. Now, in terms of the villagers, love it. Love to see that we've got Oswald, Donald, Daisy, we've got Mickey and Minnie and Goofy, and they're all posed really nicely, really well animated. I'm not sure if you use like the Hades trick or something with this. I'm not entirely sure, but it's wonderful to see. A great layout in the background with like the Toon Town houses as well as a mix of other homes. You know, it definitely feels full of life, this submission. So fantastic work on this. Next up is a snap from Weasley is our king, who's looking to make it 2 weeks in a row in first place. Fantastic submission. I love this. Love the Mickey Cloud, and Mickey Cloud is always a joy to see. Love how you've got the houses set up here. You've even got Scrooge's store in the background, which is really nice, as well as Donald's boat. I really like this layout. I think this is really fun. One of the things I wanted to do was to get a snap with Donald's boat, but it's just so hard when you're kind of tied in with the angles and the position you can have for the home. So I think you've done extremely well here to capture all the main houses, if that makes sense. You know, we even have Daisy's boutique, so it is really, really nice to see. Great job with the villagers. You know, we've got Mickey and Minnie here. We have Oswald, Scrooge. We have Goofy, Daisy, and Donald. We have Figaro looking adorable here. Fantastic work on that, by the way. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. This is incredible. I'm obsessed with this. I think this is an absolutely fantastic shot, and yeah, like I said, clearly hoping for 2 weeks in a row in position 1. And next we have a submission from Cole here, and this is beautiful. I love this. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Love how you've got the Mickey Cloud. We've got the 2 Ferris wheels and the towers, the water towers. Great positioning with the Centennial Fountain. Love how we have a trio of houses here. So we've got Minnie's, we've got Mickey's, and we have Goofy's. And then we've also got the Oswald Theatre, and we've got the fireworks station. So really nice bit of framing here. Love how you've managed to capture Oswald jumping. I think that's really fun. You've got Daisy here, you've got Mickey, who's clearly singing a song, and your positioning for your character, fantastic. Absolutely, you look so excited. I love it. This is an absolutely brilliant shot. I'm telling you, you guys are making it tough for me each week. How am I meant to pick thumbnails when you all put out qualities as good as this? It's not fair on me. I'm kidding, but yeah, no, this is fantastic. I love this. I think it's, yeah, it's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. And next up, we have a snap from Farryn. I hope I'm saying your name right there. Apologies if I'm not. But this is wonderful as well. I really, really like this. Love the layout of the homes. We've even got the partner statue there in the background. I love how your outfit is very Donald inspired. I think that is so, so cute. I kind of wish I'd done something similar because it is very, very adorable. You've got Mickey and Goofy here. You've got Daisy, you've got Minnie, you've got Donald. We've even got the little Figment popcorn bucket, which is wonderful. Yeah, this is a really, really enjoyable snap. It's really colourful, very vibrant, definitely has those Toontown vibes. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful creation. And next we have the snap I made for my husband's account. Now, I feel like in some ways this might be a bit risky. I don't have my character in the shot. I mean, you can see the very top of my head just here. Just here. It's so hard to see, but you can just about make out a little bump of my head. But yeah, I kind of wanted the focus to be on the characters, on Mickey, on Minnie, on Goofy. I really wanted Donald. This was the shot that I really wanted to do in the meadow and have Donald's house included, but I couldn't get the positioning. I couldn't do it. So I knew this would have to be a floating island job. And I went for Minnie, Goofy, and Mickey in the end. I wasn't too sure who to go with, but I wanted the characters to reflect the homes I had placed down. Because originally my plan was Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, but I thought it would be weird to have Donald in the shot and not have Minnie when I use Minnie's house. So yeah, hopefully at some point they make it possible so that you can place, like, maybe they do in the premium shop, a big lake or pond item so that you have the ability to put water-based houses on floating islands. I wanted the floating islands to come as they were advertised, which was with the water around them. As far as I was concerned, they showcased that as a feature with the water around the island, not inside it, around it. So I feel like they owe us personally. That is one of my pet peeves. I know other people don't agree, but I have a pet peeve about it. And of course I did the partner statue. I felt like I needed an iconic centerpiece. So I went with the partner statue. I thought it made a lot of sense for the theming of the snap. So yeah, we've got Goofy and Minnie looking at Mickey and Mickey looking towards the camera. I feel like I did good with the setup. I think it went okay. And next up we have a submission from Marth here. So we have a rainy day snap, but I really like how you're leaning into the theme of it. You know, you've gone and used an umbrella. So it's a great way of working with the environment in that sense. Usually I'm kind of like, rainy photos are really hard to kind of do well, but you've kind of gone, it's raining, so my character has an umbrella. It really tells a story kind of thing. Because that's one of the things with the umbrellas. One of the reasons why I don't really tend to use them in dream snaps is because I'm like, well, who's using an umbrella during a sunny day? Like a parasol would make sense, but not like a proper umbrella like this. Like, it doesn't make sense. So it's really nice to see that storytelling that you got through this. We have Figaro towards the front, which is so cute, so adorable. I do love how we've got Goofy towards the back and Oswald. Wonderful submission. It's still very colourful despite being a rainy shot. I'll be intrigued to see how this does for you because obviously it's a rainy shot. So I'm very, very curious. I would love to know what your results are and I hope it does well. It's a lovely bit of storytelling you've got here. Next, we have a submission from Sunny Wawa. This is the lovely, lovely snap as well. I really like this, full of vibrancy and colour. Love how your character looks and the outfit choice and the pose with Figaro. Love the layout of the buildings, you know, the fire station. We've got a partner statue, the water tower. We've got Mickey's house. We've got two partner statues, I should point out, actually. That's quite nice, actually, that little bit of symmetry there. along with the centennial fountains and the 2 benches. We do have Goofy's house here. I love how we got Donald hidden in the background. We got Mickey here, and we got Goofy sat on a bench. So yeah, fantastic work with the framing of this shot. Very beautiful lighting. Yeah, gorgeous. And our last snap for this part is from Doodles here, and this is gorgeous. I love how you've done the lighting here and done the Mickey fountains in front of it. So you just kind of get them almost kind of like illuminated and glowing. Love the kind of symmetry with the 2 Ferris wheels. The framing with these Toon Town, what are they called? Uh, lamppost. Love that. I don't know why that took me so long to figure out. Love the layout here with the, like, rather than going down the route of the homes. I mean, I appreciate Oswald's is his house. We've kind of got this more town-like setup. You know, we've got the confectionery store, the fire station, the bakery, the flower shop. You know, it's not leaning into the Toontown houses. It's very, very different. But I think that's fun. I think it's creative, and I think it makes it stand out. And I do like how you got the characters here. You know, we've got Goofy, Mickey, and Minnie. So that's lovely to see. And the Figaro pose here is very, very cute. Well, there you have it. I have been surrounded by villagers. The probably the worst ones. I've got we've got Merlin, we've got Maui, and we have the rat. Oh dear. But no, whatever. Tanya, you're gonna get yourself cancelled. You gotta stop calling Stitch a rat. But no, those were absolutely fantastic Toontown submissions. You all did absolutely amazingly. I am having a bit of anxiety, I guess. I feel like this week is going to be tough. I have seen a lot of snaps on Facebook, as well as obviously the amazing snaps in Discord, and the quality this week is extremely high. It is fantastic. There is so many good snaps out there, and it has me nervous. I don't think my alt account snap is going to be up to par. I'm worried, what if my husband's account is a bit of a miss? What if, like, the positioning of my characters fails me? I don't know. I just feel like the competition is tough. When I see in Facebook groups and stuff like that, and obviously I see the quality in my own Discord, and I see across the board that the snaps out there are really good, I always worry because I know it's going to be a tough week, and I have a feeling there will be a few robberies, she says in quotation marks, but I think with how high it is, I think it's going to be extremely hard to get into that top 7%. I think it's going to be a struggle. So we'll just have to see how it goes with the results on Wednesday. But fantastic snaps, everyone. It was a joy to see. Thank you so much for sharing. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like. Join the Discord if you want to share your snaps with me. And also, don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more Disney Dreamlight Valley content. Does Maui not have nipples? I mean, not that... I should just end this. Have a lovely day, everyone. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.